All right, we're back. I promised you, I promised you I was going to bring on someone else, and we already spoke with
Yes.
Angela Holiday and we thanked her for putting this event together.
Yes.
Because I know that you've been watching Formation Live, so I don't even have to go into what it's all about.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
But for those of you,
I'm a fan.
If this is your first time here, Formation Live is all about helping leaders be who healthy vision requires through meaningful conversations like this and practical leadership insights. So I am so grateful. You're always so busy.
Oh my gosh. You too. Look, we're doing great things.
Yes.
So.
But for those of you, I'm Rhonda Chaplin. I'm here with Pastor,
Yes.
Mrs., Leader, Mom.
Yes, all the titles.
LeAndrea, Driver. So thank you so much for being here. And, we're not really focused on the church ministry part today, but I do want to put in a shameless plug for Reformation Atlanta.
Thank you.
And you can go to their page on Reformation Atlanta on Facebook, on
Instagram, and you can go to our website, reframationatlanta.org.
Yes. And I want to just share with anyone. I know that a lot of people often will put in threads and on X and several different places that you're looking for a church. And whenever I see it, I tend to push back a little bit and kind of just ask, where are you in your spiritual journey?
Yeah.
And I want to kind of encourage you that if you're where you are in your spiritual journey is at different levels, but you're looking for a place to get loved on, and you're looking for a place to be safe. If you have been on Formation Live, you have also heard Angel talk about being in a place where no more scars.
Amen.
Where you're not. So that is one thing that I can assure you of. So just check out Reformation Atlanta. Yes. But I'm going to switch gears a little bit.
I love it. Okay, let's do it.
Just shameless plug.
Thank you.
I have to give you and your husband your flowers because I have conversations.
Yes.
And I know that in the conversation, someone said that they specifically went to your church because they weren't feel loved at home.
Wow.
And they knew that if they went to your church, that they would get loved on. So that's why I kind of wanted to give you that. But I really want to talk about something that when we were outside amongst all the other business leaders, and you talked about something that you're working on.
Yes.
Where it's really focused on reframing the perspective of emerging leaders.
Yes.
Now because we talk about practical leadership insights, you got it. Come on, fill me in. What's that all about?
So we're in the beginning stages of it, but I have been a leader. I am a leader who has, or let me rephrase it. I have been a leader who have been led by insecurity. Okay. I was led by insecurity. I was led by comparison. And that would cause me to not speak up, to kind of dial back, dim my light, all of the things. And I wouldn't take up space in the rooms that I was invited in. And when I didn't do that, I missed an opportunity. I missed an opportunity to show what the Lord has placed in me. I missed an opportunity to grow, right? Simply because I felt like I didn't belong. And I knew that was because I believed the lies that the enemy told me. And I gave it breath. Right? Because he can't, he has no power unless you allow him, unless you partner with him. And that came from me not knowing who I was, not thinking that I had a voice that could invoke change in different rooms. I just doubt that. And I don't want other leaders to go throughout their life and miss opportunity, especially when it's coming to them early.
Yes.
You know what I mean? There's people that are accomplishing things that, most folks didn't accomplish until they were like in their 40s and their 50s and so on and so forth. If you got an opportunity now, don't waste it simply because you didn't know who you were.
Yes.
Shift the paradigm.
And that is so key because I think back to one of my first coaches, and
Yeah.
he was my boss's boss.
Mm.
And I'll never forget the one time when my boss was leaving,
Yeah.
and I said to him, I said, "What is it that I need to do in order to get this next
That's
position?"
good.
Because I was like, I'm doing the work anyway since they
Yeah.
left. And he said, "I need you to be comfortable in your own skin."
Hello.
And I was like, at first, you kind of pull up like, what
Hello.
is this a race thing? And I realized that what he was trying to say was when you're showing up, you're showing up and not saying anything. And I know you know the answer. You're allowing someone else to either speak for you or just say it. And when you're sitting there knowing the answer. And he was like, you cannot shrink back when you have access.
That's good.
And I started to realize that everyone at that time of my life was talking about purpose-driven life, but I started really focusing on access-driven life. Here it is, I've been given the access, but no one taught me how to walk in being emboldened.
I want to shout.
And that's what you're talking about that's missing, because I'm even seeing that where it's, a few minutes ago, earlier today, we talked with Chris.
Yes.
And I'm like, oh my goodness.
Love Chris.
But can you imagine if he had the tool of being able to reframe his perspective so that way he is always ready. In season and out of season.
Sure.
And that's just one example of the emerging leaders. So this is going to be a powerful tool. And even I think about, not just emerging leaders. I think about everybody is a leader, whether they're in
wherever you are.
Yes. Yeah. And it's so needed to being able to say no. Think something simple like no. We were talking about that on Formation Live a few weeks ago.
I heard somebody say this so powerful statement. They said, for every yes that you give, there's something you're saying no to. And honestly, you should be able to write the things that you said yes to and the things that you said no to, and it should balance out.
Yes.
It should make sense. And a lot of people are living in the yes and maybe. Or yes, well, I'll think about it. Yes, let your yes be yes.
And your no
be no.
And you have to use discernment on what should I be saying yes to and what should I be saying no to.
Exactly.
Because oftentimes we reverse engineer that thing, and it's like, wait a minute, I just spent all my time on this. And I'm trying to multitask, y'all, to make sure that that we see the comments. So thank you, Angel, for joining.
Love you.
But I'm looking forward to you being able to bring that to market. I know that you mentioned that it's in the incubator.
Yes,
and this is the second incubator conversation, and I would encourage people to understand that. Know what God has put on your heart, because there have been seasons where it wasn't a season for me to create, but it was a season for me to invest in different visions. Everyone knows I'm always talking about vision, but we have to discern in this season that we have enough churches. We have enough businesses. What is lacking and what is desperately needed for those that are creating is funding. So what I would encourage you to do is reach out to us at Favor Together, because we're always talking about different things when it comes to vision. There's one aspect that you see for Formation Live, but it's one aspect of what is the bigger ecosystem of shepherding vision transformation. And one of the things that is desperately needed is funding. So we're going to continue the conversation. I want you to come on again.
Listen.
So we can kind of go in further detail, because we have a lot of people out here that
I'll be happy to.
Yes, Holiday Empowerment has done something wonderful, and I know it's not going to be the last time. But it's a way of being able to come together and understand what is available here in Fayetteville.
Yes.
So, yes, pastor, but there's a whole aspect of things that you do so well,
Thank you.
and bringing alignment and reframing perspective is needed for emerging leaders.
Yes.
And I want to connect you. Brandon, I know I'm sorry I keep referring people, but I think that bringing together all of the emerging leaders and being able to put on the table what is it as a body. I talked about that this week. We can't talk about what's going on in one church and not look at it from a kingdom and a body perspective. So this is not about taking people from other churches or reassigning them. No. It is tapping into everything that is in everybody and putting the pieces together so that way we can do what? Grow the kingdom of God.
That part.
Okay, so in the marketplace, in
everywhere.
Churches, at home,
everywhere.
Absolutely. So it's like we start to really see the favor. Favor together. But no one goes without. That's the amazing thing.
I'm telling you.
So I would say keep on plugging.
Thank
I know
you.
you're getting your doctorate as
I
well.
am.
Oh my goodness.
In strategic leadership.
Oh.
So it's all coming together.
So you see how it's, we have leaders between Reformation Atlanta, between your business. You are a powerful worship leader.
Amen.
Thank you. There's just so much power in this room.
Please, I cannot.
Yes.
Thank you.
But if I don't say anything meaningful except this, keep doing what you're doing. Yeah. I know sometimes it's a lot. Plus, with a three-year-old, right?
Yes.
But I just want you
have to stay encouraged.
It is making an impact here in Fayetteville and at large.
I
know that God's going to continue doing some powerful things in your life, and I look forward to seeing it. So for those of you that would like more information on this incubator, please reach out, info@favoritetogether.com. Yes. Start the conversation, and then I will get you connected to whatever your burden is, and being able to filter it to those that have like-mindedness in your vision as well.
Absolutely.
So thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
And come back again.
I will. I sure will. Thank you, guys.
And we will see you again.